By the way, for Israel, if you guys are confused where to move, like if you guys don't have land, there's a whole land for you guys in Jahannam. So good luck for it. Assalamualaikum दोस्तों, खुशामदीद मेरी channel में। कैसी हो? I hope everyone is okay. Happy Eid Mubarak for everyone. By the way, something sad is happened on Ramadan this year, where conflict happens between Palestinian and Israeli again. I don't know why, and why does not the world solve the problem? They keep on fighting, and that makes me so sad, guys. The Israeli just attacked them for no reason. People are scared. There is so many victims on it. That's happened in our holy month of Ramadan. That hurts every Muslims around the world, especially me. Like, how dare you do something like that in our holy month, where all of the Muslims should be happy and, you know, gathering with their family to celebrate the holy month, but they did that to our friends, to our family in Palestine, the Israel. Well guys, I will show you a clip where the Palestinian militants fired hundreds of missiles at Israel after Gaza airstrike.
Gaza burned and billowed as Israeli airstrikes hit cars, factories and homes in the Palestinian territory. In return, hundreds of rockets fired by Palestinian Hamas militants streaked out toward Israel. In a major escalation tonight, many were aimed at Tel Aviv, where residents scrambled for shelter. Earlier in Gaza, a 13-story residential tower teetered, then collapsed amid black smoke. Residents were warned to leave by text messages from Israel, as the Israeli army said it was targeting Hamas offices in the complex. There were no reports of deaths there, but the streets filled with the funerals of more than 24 others. One was an 11-year-old boy. Why did you kill him? Asks his uncle. Israel kills and no one answers for it, he says, even though the whole world is watching. Along the border with Gaza, Israel lined up its tanks, threatening an invasion. And in a meeting with military commanders, Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu was defiant. We are at the height of a campaign, he says. The might and frequency of our attacks will be increased. Hamas will be getting blows it didn't expect. Israelis were not expecting this escalation either. In the country's south, rockets from Gaza flew from dawn, some hitting houses and killing 3 women. We heard a boom and sirens. There was the smell of smoke, he says, as Israeli missiles intercepted rockets from Gaza overhead. A spokesman for Hamas in Beirut isn't making any promises about how long these will continue. He blames Israel for starting clashes in Jerusalem.
I'm not saying that we will continue firing the rockets. I'm saying that we will keep defending our people. We'll do our best to protect our holy places, the mosques, the churches.
Hamas now.
I just don't understand why Israel did that. Like, they want a land, they have it, and why don't they, like, live peacefully side to side, like what happened in my country? Like, we have lots of religions. Well, we have lots of country attached to our country too, and we just live next to each other and nothing wrong. Like, this is so sad. As an Indonesian, we always support Palestine. Since the beginning, even our country didn't want to have anything to do with Israeli government. Even the Israeli government tried to come to our, ministry, and they say that they want to make our relationship between Israel and Indonesia to be better, but our country just politely decline it, and we say it out loudly that we will never accept the Israel if they don't give a peace and independence to the Palestinian. I hate them so much. I know you guys might be hating them too. Like, you know what happened yesterday when Hamas fired the rockets and only like a few people died in Israel? And the media of the Western is start blaming the Palestinian and telling that when the Israel sending the airstrike back to Palestine, they said they're doing a freaking self-defense against Palestine, because the Palestine, they first sending 100 rockets, but before that they're the one who attacked Jerusalem first. Like, what the heck is going on? I hate them so much. I hate those countries who support them. They're so... Guys, do you know how much it affects the Palestinians since a long time ago? A lot, so much of people in Palestine have to go abroad being a refugees. Even in my city, we have a whole apartment, and inside, like a few blocks of apartment, and inside our government provided for the Palestinian refugees. On the east, they should be happy with their family. Instead, they're here being a refugees, trying to find the meaning of their life because of this war. I was so upset on Eid. I told it to one of my close people that I'm so sad I couldn't go for a holiday, and he told me, you're lucky I've met your family and gather around with them on Eid, while others are not as lucky as you. And I just realized that I should be grateful for that, because people out there are not even with their family. Even the people that I talk to, I told them I want a holiday, and they told me, you're like you with your family, we don't. Some are losing theirs because of war. I don't know what will I do. You know the news that 11 years old boy jumped out of the building because he just lost all of his family members. I bet he just don't know what to do in his life. I'm Dhira, I'm from Indonesia, and I support Palestine until the day I die. All of my country citizens are for Palestine. We are for Palestine. Thank you for watching my video, guys. Let's pray together for Palestine and hope everything gets better soon.
Please subscribe me.